The goal of every marketer, business owner, or salesperson is to generate leads or booked calls, which ultimately leads to sales. And in my experience, Facebook is a great platform to find leads and to build an outreach strategy around because you can target specific groups of people. By not utilizing Facebook right now, you could be missing out on a chunk of revenue. So in this video, I'm unveiling the secret sauce to elevating your outreach on Facebook using an AI-powered sidekick from Magical designed to streamline your conversations and automate your success. By the end of this video, not only will your inbox be brimming with potential, but I'll also share my personal Messenger DM script template that has unlocked 6 figures in revenue for me and my clients. Let's go. Let's kick off with step numero uno. Go where the people are. Now I'm sure you've heard of the age-old saying, fish where the fishes are, but have you truly been applying this in your digital marketing endeavors? You see, the beauty of Facebook as opposed to other social platforms like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, is its powerful ecosystems of groups. This is your gold mine for connecting with your target audience. Whether you're after marketers, aspiring course creators, or emerging authors, Facebook groups are bustling with your ideal audience. So the question isn't if your audience is on Facebook, it's where. And I'll tell you, they're engaging, sharing, and connecting in these news groups. So your task is to find these groups. Dive into the world of Facebook and you'll notice it's brimming with communities dedicated to nearly every interest under the sun. Now, I'm not just talking about casually strolling through a couple of groups and calling it a day. No, I'm talking about actively joining groups that are not only aligned with your target audience, but also show signs of lively engagement. These are your playgrounds. Why? Because active groups provide the fertile soil needed for your outreach strategy to bloom. Which smoothly brings us to our next pivotal step: fostering engagement and offering free value. Joining the group is the first step, but the real magic happens when you start engaging. But listen up, because there's a right and a wrong way to do this. It's not about bombarding the group with sales pitches. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Start by offering value, genuine help, insights, or even free resources relevant to the discussion at hand. Remember, value first, sales later. This approach not only builds trust and authority, but it paves a way, an organic way, for lead generation. By becoming a valuable member of the community, you'll naturally attract leads curious about what you do and how you can help them further. I'll share a bit about my journey for a second here. During my own journey, I encountered a Facebook group dedicated to users of a particular WordPress plugin that I was familiar with. Members frequently shared their frustrations about difficult setups and the glitches that they were encountering. So instead of typing out lengthy responses or generic advice, I took a different route. I opted to record quick, bite-sized tutorials videos addressing these exact issues, and I responded with a link in the group. And at the time, these were like simple, direct solutions to their problems. By the end of the year, I realized something remarkable. I had personally assisted over 100 people within this group, and the result was nearly every single individual I helped turned into a client or a warm lead. This was not the outcome because of cold pitches or aggressive sales tactics. Instead, it was the result of meaningful engagement and genuine offering of help where it was needed. Now, remember, the heart of the strategy lies in genuine interaction and selflessly providing assistance. The aim is not immediate gratification through sales, but rather building a foundation of trust and expertise that naturally attracts clients to you. And so, having established ourselves as valuable community members, the next logical step in our Facebook Messenger outreach strategy is to take the leap from engagement to direct conversation. So let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about creating a lead list with Magical. So first, we zero in on members who've interacted with the value-driven content we've shared, or perhaps those who are expressing issues we know our services or products can solve. The next step involves a visit to their profiles, but not in just having a cursory glance. Instead, we're going to use Magical to scrape their account information into a lead list, which will serve as a bank of contacts who may have interest in what we're offering. So as you can see, I'm here on Facebook, and I made a post back in November 2022 where I was showcasing how LearnDash, or this particular software, changed my life. There was enough engagement on this post that it led me to believe that those who were interested, I could reach out to them, tell them know how LearnDash changed my life and how to utilize the software. So as you can see, there were a few people who commented on my post and those who liked it. And I was able to, because it's Facebook, actually go through and see who are the persons and actually message them. All right, so this is one way I did it. I also looked at the comments, and there were people who actually asked about my story and asked me how I went from zero to hero with this particular software. So those would have been the people that I would then click on their profile, and it shows me their profile with inside of the group. If I want to see their profile outside of the group, I can click on view profile, but sometimes this is enough information for me to scrape. So what I can do here is click view profile, and typically the person would have either their email address or things about their particular profile that would let me know how I can use that information when I'm sending them a message. So if it isn't someone who interacts with my post, but I see that I can help them inside of the group, what I would do is click on their profile, and it would take me to their profile inside of the group, but I'm going to go to her actual profile on Facebook. And now I can see there's some information I can take here to message her and personalize my message. So what I can do is click on the magical tab bar here, or you can click on the button in the extension. I'm going to click on the tab bar here, and you'll be able to see that there's a number of information that I can get out of this profile by just scraping using Magical. If I want to add more information, like suppose I want to add this bio information here, I can create that and save it. And so now it's going to update my portfolio here, my database, with the information on this particular user. Perhaps I want to get her personal website. If the information is provided, I can also click on that option, type in website, URL, click save. Once I'm done, I'm going to click on this done option here to let them know that I'm no longer scraping any information. And then this is the powerful part of Magical. I can now draft a new spreadsheet or add to an existing spreadsheet all the data from a number of tabs or this particular profile. For now, I'm just going to do this particular profile. So I'll do a new spreadsheet and I'll do just this tab. So now that we have all the information in our spreadsheet here, we can do this for multiple tabs should we choose to do so. So the next step is most important. Once we've leveraged Magical's scraping feature to funnel those engaging profiles into a tidy contact list, it's prime time to roll out our lead engagement messages. Now, I implement a 3-message script outreach strategy to engage these leads that has worked out well for me in my niche, but feel free to go beyond that for your niche and your offer. Our first message is crucial. It's the initial handshake in the digital world, and we have 2 solid routes here. 1, identify and offer value. And here we address a specific problem that we've encountered and offer a valuable resource in return, like access to a free masterclass or exclusive training. The second is personal acknowledgement, a warmer approach where we thank them for their engagement with our posts and we inquire about how things are progressing in their niche or business, after which we immediately offer access to the lead magnet should they be interested. Upon receiving a positive response, we seize the moment to share our lead magnet. This not only provides them with additional value, but it also secures their email address, expanding our line of direct communication outside of Facebook Messenger. Then we have the follow-up for further engagement. After giving them some breathing room for about 7 days, I typically reach back out. And this isn't a push, but it's a friendly check-in to gauge interest in our strategy call. This step is actually golden for service-based businesses or coaching programs offering a personalized touch point to explore how we can serve their specific needs. And here's where Magical's template feature becomes an MVP in our strategy. By using pre-crafted templates for each of these outreach steps, we ensure our messages hit the right note every single time. Not only that, we also avoid the hassle of having to type out this every time, which, trust me, I have actually done and it's quite tedious. Okay, so now that we've scraped our information and we have our lead list, I'm now going to show you how to create a template that you can use in Facebook Messenger. So as you can see, with that particular contact, I looked at how they had issues with WooCommerce and LearnDash combined. So I crafted a message that is really going to speak to that pain point, and I can use this in multiple occasions where this particular issue comes up. So what I can do essentially is craft this message, ensure that I have placeholders so that it's a bit more personalized, and I'm going to add this trigger so that I can use this template in Messenger itself. So what I'm going to do is click on save, and I can share this with my teammates should I choose to do so. So I'm going to just click apply. And now let's go back to Facebook. Now, one thing I could probably do is just add this text into the text area on the particular post. But for some groups, just be mindful that some of them don't allow you to respond directly within the text area with things of this nature. So what I can do is click on the message option. And in this area here, I can now use my extension. So I'm going to do LearnDash-Woo. And as you can see, automatically it's going to assign the information. So I can look for my contact here. I'll insert it And as you can see, I now have the information inserted and I don't have to use copy and paste methods, which I used to do back in the day. And this makes it seamless and easy for me to use. You can do this with multiple messages like you will see in the templates provided at the end of this video. But this is a great way to save time and energy when using this method for outreach. Now let's quickly recap the steps together. Step 1, go where the people are. First, you want to join relevant Facebook groups seeking communities where our expertise and services can shine and truly help others. Step 2, we fostered engagement and offered value. I emphasize the importance of real value over sales tactics, engaging authentically with the community. Step 3, creating a lead list. From those who interacted with you, create a list of potential leads, identifying individuals using magical scraping feature. Step number 4, communication via templates. Utilizing my proven script and Magical's template feature, we demonstrated how to initiate meaningful dialogues effortlessly. And step number 5, it's time to deliver. Finally, whilst we didn't dive into this step, the next crucial step is in your hands, delivering exceptional value once they're on board. With these steps outlined, you're now ready to transform your messenger outreach into a powerful lead generating machine. Jumpstart this process by downloading the script templates from Magical. Simply click the link in the description below to get access. And if you want more strategies and insight like this, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the tools and tips designed to drive your success. Now go out there and make those connections count. See you in the next one.